Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're here today at Nature's Bin in Lakewood. And we're here today with Mychal Dunson, who is a food service associate here at Nature's Bin, and with Mary Johnson, who is the associate executive director. Thank you guys for talking with us today.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Mary, talk about Cornucopia, which is a parent company, and Nature's Bin, and what the real mission is here.
Sure, Cornucopia has been in Lakewood since 1975, and we provide job training for people with disabilities so they can get jobs in the community. And Nature's Bin is a store that we run as a way to provide training for people with disabilities and also as a way to help support the organization.
So people think it's just a food store, a produce store. It's much, much more than that, and it's really mission-driven around vocational training.
Absolutely. At any given time, we have 8 or 9 trainees here in the store learning job skills as well as job behaviors in all the departments here at the store.
And Mychal, you are a food service associate, so your job is to take care of this wonderful food that we see here. And this is the time of year when people are very concerned about their health, of course. It's the middle of winter. People go on diets. This is a pretty healthy food store. A lot of vegetarian, vegan. Talk about the food offerings here at Nature's Bin.
Well, I could say honestly, like the best thing about our food here, especially our prepared foods, are the fact that most of them are whole foods. So it's like we get it in and we prepare it. It's nothing's really processed outside the shop. So, if you're on a diet or you're worried about what you're eating, you can just ask us and we'll be able to tell you, what's in it. And the cool thing about, a lot of these foods too is they're lower in fat, especially the vegan foods, because like I said, we prepare it all in-house. So there's not a lot of bad stuff, I guess you'd say, to put into it. So
talk about some of the actual food items that you have here, because they look delicious, and this is all prepared fresh. But tell us what you got here.
Okay, well, we have 3 different types of food in the case. We have vegan, vegetarian, and then regular, meat stuff. And the vegan stuff here is pretty good. It's I guess you would say it's a lot of salads, a lot of raw foods. When you move more down towards the vegetarian items, they have a lot of cheese and stuff that might taste kind of good. And then if you move down to the meats, it's pretty much just straight up meat, and you get all that. But it's pretty good. One of my favorite salads in the case now is a customer favorite is the beet salad. It's just pretty much just roasted beets in oil, and that's it.
Right. So you guys, you're focused a lot on organic foods, right? And you really know the provenance of where this stuff comes from, right? I mean, because you're in touch with the suppliers. Yeah. So talk about that a little bit.
Well, we try to go for more local foods and more local suppliers. So a lot of the times, it works out that they're local, but then it kind of doesn't, because we tend to get stuff that's we get stuff in that might not necessarily be readily available all the time. But that's good too, because we get to switch things up in the case. So if one week we get peppers, the next week we don't, well, now we got to make something else with peppers, and that's the beauty of it, because we get to make a lot of different foods out of a lot of different things.
And it's always fresh is the thing, and you never know what you're going to get fresh. And I think people are used to that now with the CSAs and with what when it's local. We don't grow things year-round around here, so you're getting what's local and what's fresh. Mary, talk about what's going on next door over here. You've got a vocational training center that famously you took over from the old McDonald's. That little controversy there, but what's not controversial is what Nature's Bin has done and what Cornucopia has done by taking over this facility here on Sloan Road.
Right. Actually, we just purchased the building from McDonald's mid-December. It became ours, and so we're really excited about that. And what's happening there is we are preparing the kitchen so that we can prepare our foods in that kitchen in a larger space and expand our vocational training program for people with disabilities. So we will have an opportunity in that space to not only cook good and healthy food, but also to help people learn job skills in the food prep arena and prepare them for jobs in the community. And the beauty of that space is that it's so large, and there is an opportunity to expand the skills that people will be able to learn.
So you're doing that all right now, sort of right behind where you are here, right in the back room here, but you just don't have as much room, so you'll have more room to do that training. And also talk about your catering operation, because people may not know that you offer a very robust catering operation, and you'll be able to expand that.
We do. We offer catering now, and it's a busy part of our business, but because of the space constraints that we have here in this building, sometimes we're not able to do some really big things. And so while we provide really healthy options, lunches and breakfasts and things like that for folks, we will be able to expand that and really expand the opportunities for our folks in the training program. And the food is much like what you see here in the case, and we have chefs who are very creative, so even if it's not on the menu, people talk with our chefs and are able to prepare a healthy meal. Maybe it's vegan, maybe it's a vegan wedding, maybe someone's interested in gluten-free. These are options that they can walk through with our chefs here and provide catering for their guests the way they'd like to.
And this is something that you guys have been doing here for years and years. It's nothing new. It's finally catching on now with everyone, but you're ahead of the curve. Mychal and Mary, thank you so much for talking with us today. Congratulations on the new VTC, as it's called. And Mychal, thank you for showing us around some of your food offerings here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.